Low-carbohydrate diets have gained considerable attention for their potential to promote metabolic health, weight loss, and even cellular rejuvenation through mechanisms like autophagy. By lowering insulin and glucose levels, reducing mTOR signaling, and activating energy sensors like AMPK, low-carb regimens, especially ketogenic diets or intermittent carbohydrate restriction, create an internal environment conducive to autophagy, the process through which cells break down and recycle damaged components. This cleanup function is critical for maintaining mitochondrial integrity, reducing inflammation, and potentially slowing age-related degeneration. However, as promising as these dietary strategies are for triggering longevity-promoting pathways, they also carry a risk that is often underestimated: micronutrient deficiency. Many essential vitamins and minerals are found in carbohydrate-rich foods like fruits, legumes, and whole grains. When these foods are reduced or eliminated, the potential for developing subtle but chronic nutrient shortfalls increases. Addressing this challenge is crucial for ensuring that low-carb diets not only support autophagy and metabolic resilience, but also preserve long-term nutritional adequacy. One of the primary risks in carbohydrate-restricted diets is the insufficient intake of water-soluble B-complex vitamins, particularly B1, thiamine, B6, pyridoxine, and folate, which are abundant in whole grains, legumes, and certain fruits. These nutrients play vital roles in mitochondrial energy production, neurotransmitter synthesis, and amino acid metabolism. Even more importantly, in the context of aging, several B vitamins, especially B2, B3, and B6, act as cofactors in autophagy-regulating enzymes and redox balance. A decline in their availability can impair the very repair pathways low-carb diets aim to activate. For example, vitamin B3 is essential for NAD synthesis, which fuels sirtuin activity and supports autophagic gene expression. Without sufficient intake, the body's ability to maintain efficient autophagic cycles may be compromised, despite otherwise favorable macronutrient conditions. Another critical area is the risk of reduced intake of magnesium, potassium, and vitamin C, nutrients commonly supplied by fruits and starchy vegetables. Magnesium, in particular, is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions, including those that stabilize ADP and regulate insulin sensitivity. It also influences mitochondrial dynamics and autophagic flux. A deficiency can lead to fatigue, cramping, and increased oxidative stress, blunting the metabolic benefits of carbohydrate restriction. Similarly, potassium is vital for cellular hydration, electrical conduction in muscle and nerve cells, and acid-base balance. Vitamin C, beyond its antioxidant role, contributes to collagen synthesis and supports lysosomal function within autophagy pathways. Low intake of these nutrients, even subclinical, may impair cellular renewal, promote low-grade inflammation, and undercut the longevity-enhancing goals of a low-carb lifestyle. Fortunately, these challenges are not insurmountable and can be addressed with informed nutritional strategies. First, the inclusion of non-starchy, nutrient-dense vegetables like spinach, kale, broccoli, and bell peppers can help preserve vitamin and mineral intake while keeping carbohydrate load minimal. These vegetables are excellent sources of vitamin C, folate, and potassium, and they offer phytonutrients that support mitochondrial health and oxidative balance. Second, avocados, nuts, and seeds, common in low-carb diets, provide healthy fats along with magnesium, vitamin E, and trace minerals. Strategic use of low-carb fermented foods like sauerkraut or kimchi can also aid in B vitamin availability through microbial synthesis, while supporting gut health, which in turn influences micronutrient absorption. For individuals pursuing stricter versions of low-carb or ketogenic diets, thoughtful supplementation may be necessary to maintain optimal micronutrient levels over time. A well-formulated multivitamin tailored for low-carb dieters can fill gaps in thiamine, magnesium, selenium, and iodine, nutrients often lost through increased urination or restricted intake. Additionally, ensuring adequate intake of vitamin D and vitamin K2 is crucial, not just for bone health, but for regulating inflammation and supporting autophagy. These fat-soluble vitamins are often underconsumed regardless of diet, but their importance rises in aging populations seeking to preserve mitochondrial and immune function. The timing and form of supplementation can also influence its impact. Taking water-soluble vitamins in divided doses with meals improves absorption and reduces gastrointestinal upset. Some nutrients, like magnesium glycinate or potassium citrate, are better tolerated and more bioavailable than their generic counterparts. Pairing B-complex vitamins with low-carb meals helps optimize their role in energy metabolism and neurotransmitter balance, an important consideration as low-carb adaptation may initially affect mood and energy levels. By paying attention to both macronutrient and micronutrient detail, low-carb diets can evolve from blunt metabolic interventions into precisely tuned longevity strategies. In conclusion, while low-carbohydrate diets offer a powerful tool for stimulating autophagy and promoting metabolic health, they must be executed with nutritional foresight to avoid unintended deficiencies. Micronutrients are not simply auxiliary elements. They are core drivers of the cellular pathways that underpin aging, energy production, and repair. A low-carb diet that neglects vitamin and mineral sufficiency risks undermining its own potential by slowing autophagic repair or inviting new imbalances. But with deliberate planning, food variety, and in some cases supplementation, it is entirely possible to strike a metabolic balance that maintains the benefits of carbohydrate restriction while fully supporting the nutritional demands of healthy aging. In this balanced state, the synergy between macronutrient control and micronutrient optimization can truly begin to express its full anti-aging potential.